If you're over 60, chances are you've been told for years that taking vitamins each morning is one of the smartest ways to stay healthy. A pill for your bones, one for your heart, maybe another for energy. Seems simple enough, right? But here's the shocking truth hardly anyone tells seniors. Some of those daily vitamins may actually be making you weaker, more tired, and even sick. Research shows that certain supplements, yes, the same ones heavily marketed to older adults, can build up in your body and put extra stress on your liver, stiffen your arteries, and even raise your chances of stroke or nerve problems. And here's the kicker. These aren't rare or exotic pills. They're the everyday vitamins found in most medicine cabinets. Why does this happen? Because your body changes as you get older. The liver doesn't filter like it used to. The kidneys don't clear out excess as well. Nerves and blood vessels become more fragile. So what was good for you at 40 can quietly turn into a health risk at 65. In this video, we'll uncover the 4 vitamins you should avoid after 60. And just as important, the 4 you should be taking every day to protect your brain, strengthen your muscles, and maybe even extend your life. Stick around to the end, because vitamin number 1 has been proven to cut the risk of death from all causes by 36%. That's not hype, it's hard science. So grab your pill bottle, check the label, and let's find out if what you're taking is helping you live longer or slowly draining your health. Worst vitamin, number 4. Vitamin A, retinol form. The good guy that turns toxic after 60. On the surface, vitamin A sounds like a hero. It supports your eyes, skin, and immune system. That's true in the right form and amount. But here's the part most people don't know. After 60, too much vitamin A in the form of retinol, the synthetic version found in many multivitamins and liver supplements, can quietly build up and become toxic. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like C or B that leave your body through urine, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means it stays in your liver and fat tissues. The problem is, as you age, your liver slows down and fat storage changes. So the vitamin A you take today doesn't leave tomorrow. It piles up over time. This hidden buildup can cause dry skin, brittle hair, dizziness, blurry vision, joint pain, fatigue, and worse. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with too much vitamin A had a 25% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a dangerous heart rhythm that greatly raises stroke risk after 65. How much is too much? If your multivitamin contains more than 700 micrograms per day for women or 900 for men of retinol or retinol palmitate, you may already be in the danger zone. The safe alternative? Beta-carotene. It's found in foods like carrots, spinach, sweet potatoes, and eggs. Your body only turns beta-carotene into vitamin A when it actually needs it, which means there's no risk of overdose. Bottom line, if you're over 60 and your supplement contains retinol or retinol palmitate, consider switching to food-based sources. Staying healthy at this age isn't about piling on more pills. It's about choosing the right forms. Worst vitamin number 3. Iron supplements. The energy booster that backfires after 60. When people think of iron, they think of energy. Doctors often recommend it for tiredness, and multivitamins include it for strength. But after 60, iron can quietly become harmful. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, iron doesn't flush out easily. It's stored in your liver, heart, and pancreas. Over time, extra iron builds up like rust, damaging tissues and organs. Men stop losing iron after puberty, and women stop after menopause. Unless you have blood loss from surgery or a medical condition, chances are you're not deficient. Instead, excess iron can create oxidative stress, cell damage that speeds up aging. A 2018 study in Alzheimer's Research and Therapy linked excess iron to higher dementia risk. Other studies connected to heart disease, liver problems, and certain cancers. Yet many multivitamins for seniors still include it unnecessarily. The symptoms, joint pain, fatigue, memory problems, irregular heartbeat, are often blamed on just aging. But the real issue may be iron overload. What should you do? Check your supplements. If they contain iron and you're not deficient, switch. Ask your doctor for a ferritin or transferrin test to check your levels. Choose multivitamins without iron unless prescribed. Balance with diet. Lean meats, beans, and leafy greens give you enough naturally. Bottom line, iron is crucial when you're young. After 60, extra iron can quietly speed up aging and hurt your brain, heart, and liver. Real energy comes from reducing inflammation and protecting your organs, not overloading them with iron. Worst vitamin number 2, calcium supplements, the bone saver that may hurt your heart. For decades, seniors have been told, take calcium to protect your bones. But the truth is, calcium pills, especially when taken alone, can do more harm than good after 60. When you're young, bones absorb calcium easily. After 60, that system slows down. The calcium you swallow often ends up in the wrong places, arteries, joints, and tissues, leading to hardened blood vessels, joint pain, kidney stones, and more. A 2016 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that seniors taking calcium supplements had a 22% higher risk of heart disease. Calcium alone doesn't work. It needs partners. Vitamin D3 helps absorb it into your blood. Vitamin K2 directs it into your bones instead of arteries. Magnesium balances calcium so it doesn't harden soft tissues. Without these, calcium supplements can do more damage than good. What to do instead? Get calcium from food, leafy greens, yogurt, almonds, sardines. If supplementing, pair with D3, K2, and magnesium. Stay active. Weight-bearing exercise strengthens bones just as much as calcium. Bottom line, calcium matters, but the right balance matters more. After 60, focus on whole foods and nutrient partners, not solo calcium pills that clog arteries and stiffen joints. Worst vitamin number 1, high-dose vitamin B6, the nerve protector that harms nerves instead. Vitamin B6 has a reputation for being safe. It supports nerves and energy, and it's water-soluble. But in high doses, especially after 60, it can quietly damage your nervous system. Unlike most B vitamins, B6 can build up in nerve tissue. Seniors are at higher risk because the liver clears toxins slower and nerves are more delicate. A 2017 study in neurology found that older adults taking high doses of B6 had double the risk of nerve damage. The symptoms, tingling, numbness, burning in hands and feet, poor balance, fatigue, brain fog, are often mistaken for aging or diabetes, when the real cause may be too much B6. The safe limit is 100 milligrams daily, but even 50 milligrams long-term can be risky. Some supplements pack 200 to 250% of the limit in one dose. Combined with fortified foods, you may be overdosing daily without realizing it. Unlike other vitamin issues, nerve damage from B6 can take months or years to heal. Sometimes it's permanent. Safer option, stick to food sources like bananas, chickpeas, turkey, tuna, fortified cereals. Seniors only need about 1.5 milligrams, women, to 1.7 milligrams, men. Avoid supplements with more than 5 to 10 milligrams per serving unless prescribed. Bottom line, B6 is essential, but more is not better. Too much can slowly rob you of balance, mobility, and independence. From danger to defense, the shift seniors must make. So now you know the 4 vitamins that can secretly harm your health after 60. But avoiding the wrong ones is just the start. The real key is fueling your body with the right nutrients to keep your mind sharp, your muscles strong, and your heart healthy. Some vitamins and minerals don't just help a little. They can protect your brain, reduce disease risk, and even extend your lifespan. And the first one on that list is a mineral most seniors are low in, even though it powers more than 300 functions in the body. Best vitamin number 4, magnesium, the quiet mineral that rebuilds you after 60. If there's one nutrient most older adults don't realize they're short on, it's magnesium. The sneaky part? You often don't notice until the body starts sending little warning signs. Things you might just chalk up to aging. Think about it. Difficulty sleeping, middle of the night leg cramps, low energy, or even an irregular heartbeat. Many seniors shrug these off as just getting older. But in reality, these can be clear signs of magnesium running low. Magnesium is needed for over 300 different processes in the body. It keeps your heartbeat steady, helps muscles contract and relax without strain, supports nerve communication and brain activity, helps balance blood sugar and insulin, works with calcium and vitamin D to keep bones strong. Here's the problem. Once you're over 60, your body doesn't absorb magnesium from food as well. On top of that, common meds like blood pressure pills, acid reducers, or diuretics flush magnesium right out of your system. That means even if you're eating fairly healthy, your levels may still keep dropping year after year. The dangers of low magnesium. A 2018 nutrient study found magnesium deficiency in older adults was tied to a 50% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, irregular heartbeat that raises stroke risk, greater chances of dementia and memory loss, more risk of type 2 diabetes, higher levels of inflammation that speed up aging. No wonder doctors call magnesium one of the most underrated nutrients for seniors. How to get it right? The good news: restoring magnesium levels can be life-changing. Many older adults who fix the deficiency report sleeping through the night, fewer cramps and restless legs, clearer memory and sharper focus, more steady mood and energy, better balance with fewer falls. But not all magnesium is the same. Magnesium oxide, cheap, poorly absorbed, and often causes diarrhea. Better options: magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate, gentler on the stomach and absorbed far better. The ideal daily amount for most seniors is between 250 and 400 milligrams, depending on diet and overall health. Food sources: spinach, kale, pumpkin seeds, almonds, avocados, black beans, lentils, and yes, even dark chocolate. But due to soil depletion, food alone often isn't enough, which is why supplements matter. Magnesium isn't flashy, but it's a quiet powerhouse. Fix the deficiency, and many of those so-called aging problems start to fade. Best vitamin number 3. Vitamin D3, the sunshine nutrient that protects you after 60. If magnesium is the quiet helper, vitamin D3 is the master switch, the nutrient that determines if your bones stay strong, your immunity stays sharp, and your brain stays clear. Here's the catch. By the time you hit 65, your skin produces less than half the vitamin D it once did. Add in less sun exposure, sunscreen, or cloudy weather, and deficiency is almost guaranteed. Why vitamin D3 matters more after 60. Vitamin D3 acts more like a hormone than a vitamin. It supports bone strength, works with calcium and vitamin K2 to keep bones dense, muscle function, prevents weakness and cuts fall risk, immune defense, lowers infections and speeds recovery, brain health, boosts mood, memory, and focus. A 2020 British Medical Journal review found seniors low in vitamin D had 50% higher risk of respiratory infections, 30% higher risk of death from all causes. The hidden symptoms: fatigue, low mood, frequent illness, bone aches, and poor balance are often brushed off as aging, but many times it's simply low vitamin D3. How to restore levels. Most multivitamins only have 400 to 800 IU, but older adults often need 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily. Always choose D3, cholecalciferol, over D2, less effective. Take it with a meal that includes healthy fat, olive oil, avocado, salmon, for best absorption. If blood tests show you're very low, doctors may recommend a higher temporary dose. Food sources: salmon, sardines, mackerel, egg yolks, fortified milk, or juice. But again, food alone is rarely enough after 60. Vitamin D3 is like your shield against frailty. Without it, bones weaken, immunity slips, and your brain slows. With it, many seniors feel stronger, steadier, and more energetic within weeks. Best vitamin number 2. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector and memory saver. If vitamin D3 is your shield, vitamin B12 is the spark plug that keeps everything firing, from your brain to your blood to your muscles. Here's the truth. Nearly 1 in 4 seniors over 65 are deficient in B12, and most don't know it. Why? As we age, stomach acid drops. That acid is needed to absorb B12 from food. Add in common meds like acid blockers or diabetes drugs, and the problem gets worse. Why B12 matters? It powers 3 vital systems. Brain protects nerves, prevents shrinkage, keeps memory clear. Blood produces red blood cells to prevent anemia and fatigue. Muscles keeps nerves communicating, so legs stay strong and steady. Deficiency doesn't just make you tired. It can mimic dementia, depression, or neuropathy. Many seniors are told that's just aging, when in reality, it's often B12. Warning signs: constant fatigue or weakness, brain fog, confusion, memory slips, tingling in hands or feet, balance problems or frequent falls, pale skin or brittle nails. Left untreated, B12 deficiency can cause permanent nerve damage. How to restore it? Older adults often need 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day, much higher than what's in most multivitamins. Best forms: methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin. Best delivery: sublingual lozenges under the tongue, or, in severe cases, injections. Don't rely only on food. Even if you eat eggs, fish, or dairy, absorption is unreliable with age. The good news: B12 is water-soluble, so your body flushes the extra, making it safe. Food sources: salmon, tuna, sardines, eggs, beef, yogurt, milk. Helpful, but usually not enough after 60. Best vitamin number 1. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, the longevity nutrient. If there's one nutrient that can truly change how you age, it's omega-3s. These healthy fats are life-extending. A massive study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, following 42,000 seniors, found those with the highest omega-3 levels had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. Why omega-3s matter more after 60. Chronic inflammation is the silent driver of aging, causing arthritis, weak muscles, stiff arteries, and brain decline. Omega-3s fight back by protecting the heart, lowering triglycerides, keeping arteries flexible, supporting the brain. DHA is a building block of brain tissue, protecting memory and mood, easing joints, reducing stiffness and pain, slowing cellular aging, protecting DNA and telomeres. The deficiency problem. Nearly 70% of adults over 60 in the US are low in omega-3s, mainly because most don't eat enough fatty fish, while diets high in omega-6 oils, soy, corn, canola, push inflammation higher. How to get enough? Eat salmon, sardines, or mackerel 2 to 3 times a week. Take a high-quality fish oil supplement with at least 1,000 milligrams combined EPA and DHA daily. 2,000 milligrams if dealing with heart or inflammation issues. Check labels for purity and heavy metal testing. Take with meals that include healthy fats for better absorption. For vegans, algae-based supplements provide DHA directly. Food sources: salmon, sardines, chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, pasture-raised eggs. Helpful, but not always enough. Supplementation usually makes the difference. Omega-3s aren't just about living longer. They help you live stronger. So that's the truth about vitamins after 60. Skip the harmful ones and focus on magnesium, vitamin D3, B12, and omega-3s, the real game changers for your bones, brain, and heart. Remember, aging is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Which vitamin surprised you the most? Share in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more health tips.